So I just want to preface this by saying I apologise that this video took 1.5 years to make, but I finally got around to it. I also apologise for the background noise. I live right next to a main road, so it can be noisy. So I will not be showing any coffins, chipboards, death certificates or accessories unless my dolls are displayed with them. So same as last time, I'm going to show my dolls in display order, but this time I'm going to start from the bottom to the top. Then hopefully at the end of this video I can show you some other series dolls that I've gotten since my previous video. So that is the introduction done, and without further ado, let's begin. So this first doll is Resurrection Maggot, and she is a standalone Resurrection doll. Her outfit consists of this big red bow in her hair, and then this very sailor-esque outfit, little frilly socks and black dolly shoes. The Resurrection dolls have glass eyes, but Maggot only has one because she has an eye patch, and I'll show you underneath it. So here is underneath her eye patch, and it is hollow where her eye should be. Also to note, her eye patch is glued to the back of her head, so you can't really remove it. Maggot's hair is crazy. It's in 2 bunches, but she has some really long strands of hair. Then of course she's covered in these marks, which are, I guess, boils or pus of whatever infliction she died of. So that is Resurrection Maggot, and she is adorable. So this next doll is Resurrection Variant Maggot. She is also a standalone Resurrection doll, and what I mean by that was she was just released on her own rather than part of a set. So she has white, choppy hair to show off her boils or pus. I really don't know what it is, but whatever marking she has. She has black bows in her hair, really cute little dress, and then frilly socks and dolly shoes. She also has a black face mask and again a missing eye. I'll show you under her face mask. So here is what her face looks like under her mask. And then her mask has been glued by the elastics behind her ear. She is super cute. She's very anime-esque, but still in the sailor theme. And I think both of these Resurrection Maggots do great justice for the original doll from Series 11. So that is Resurrection Variant Maggot. So this next doll is Resurrection Purdy from Resurrection X or Res 10. Her outfit consists of these little grey bunny slippers, these PJs, and then a little nighttime cap. You can pull her cap off, and then it exposes her bloody bandages and her brain. And then here is a look at her face, and then her hair goes all the way around. Then you can remove her brain as well. So that is Resurrection Purdy. She's super simple, but she's really cute. Next doll I have is Resurrection Variant Purdy. So she has white and grey bunny slippers, this really cute polka dot nightgown with a tiny bow, and then here is a look at her face, and she has blonde hair. I do wish that this version of Purdy came with a little hat, perhaps a polka dot one. I think it would be super cute, but she did not. But I do really love her design, and I think she's adorable. So this next doll is Resurrection Variant Dahlia from Resurrection 7. Her outfit consists of little dolly shoes, some black fishnets, this black dress, a pearl necklace, and then this little hat. She also has a rose in her hair. Currently she is my only doll from Resurrection or Resurrection Variant 7. And then here is a close-up of her face. I love that the whites of her eyes are red. I think it's really cool. So that is RV Dahlia. This next doll is Resurrection Lou Sapphire, and he is from Resurrection Series 2. His outfit is this adorable onesie, and then his flocked horns poke through. He also has a little flocked devil tail. So he comes with a mask and a pitchfork, but I don't have them displayed with him. But his arm is bent this way so he can hold his pitchfork. And then he has this little pendant. He is super cute. I love that he looks really mischievous. So that is Resurrection Lou. And then because I don't have Resurrection Lilith yet, I keep Res Lou with Res Sin. So this is Resurrection Sin, and she is from Resurrection 3. She has white socks and dolly shoes. this little dress with black lace details, and then here is her face. So she also has red flocked horns and a red flocked tail. Then she has a super choppy fringe and her eyes are red. So this is Resurrection Sin, and I do keep her with her accessory. So Sin's accessory is this little red cat, which is the same as Jinx's from Series 6, but red. And I just find it super cute that they gave her a little Hellcat. So this next doll is from Resurrection 8, which is my favourite Resurrection series. So Resurrection 8 consists of 3 dolls and a Chaos Capsule. The Chaos Capsules contain 3 plaques which have the dolls' faces on. And then Alison Crooks comes with a key which opens the Chaos Capsules, but I wouldn't recommend you do that because I've seen people break their keys from doing it. So there is the normal Resurrection set, the Resurrection variant set, and then 2 sets of Lazarus dolls. There's Lazarus Infernum and Lazarus Caelus. And I have some of the Infernum and Caelus dolls. They are limited to 50 and they're quite hard to find, but they are some of my favourite dolls that Living Dead dolls have ever produced. So this doll is the normal Resurrection Calavera. She has white tights and black shoes, this black tutu, and then she also has this skeleton jacket. And then she also has this skull mask, so I'll just put it on her face. So here is her with her mask on, but I leave it down in case it stains the white parts of her face. Living Dead doll outfits stain the dolls a lot, so I try not to take any risks and keep it near the black part. And then here is her face paint and her super cool orange eyes. So that is regular Resurrection Calavera. Then next to her, this is Lazarus Infernum Calavera. So she has the same outfit in different colours. She has black shoes, black tights, a white tutu, and then a white skeleton jacket, and then the same mask. And then here is her with her mask on. She also has different hair to Resurrection Calavera. And then here is a better look at her face paint. I think she is super cool and the whites of her eyes are black. So that is Infernum Calavera. This next doll is Resurrection Variant Calavera. So she has black shoes but no socks. And then this really long dress. I love the details. And then she also has this mask which goes all around her head. So this is Calavera with her mask off. I really love the blue accents in her face paint and her cloudy eyes. So that is Resurrection Variant Calavera. And then this doll is Lazarus Caelus Calavera. So she has the same dress but in white, and then she has black shoes and no socks. And this is her mask. Again, it goes all the way around. So this is her without her mask on. Her eyes are all black, but mine has white in them on this eye. And then her face paint goes all around like the others. I really love this version of Calavera. So here is her without her mask again. So that is Caelus Calavera. So the first doll I have on my next shelf is Resurrection Posy, and she is from Res 1. So she has no shoes. She has this beautiful dress which is stained. It's a lilac colour with black lace. Then she comes with a bloodied rose. It really doesn't want to focus. And then her face is covered in this sort of bruising. She has red eyes and then of course her scar. I love this doll. I've wanted this doll for years, so I recently got her and it feels really surreal. And then her hair is gorgeous as well. So that is Resurrection Posy. She's just so cute. Then the next doll I have is Resurrection Dawn from Res 11. So she has little white socks and black dolly shoes. This blood-soaked dress with a little lacy collar. I gave her a little silver bow. And then here is her face. And then her skin and hands are mottled with purple. So yeah, this is Resurrection Dawn. Her fringe is super gelled, so I've just left it alone. So this next doll is Resurrection Variant Dawn. She has bloody stained pink dolly shoes, some blood stained tights, and then her dress is also blood stained. Her skin is bright green and blue, and she also looks like she's dipped her hands in blood. I really love the colour combo of Dawn. I love that she's bright pink with greeny blue skin and then yellow blonde hair. So here is her face. And then I gave her a bright pink bow because I think it just adds to her creepy cuteness. So this is Ovi Dawn. Then the next doll I have is from Resurrection 8, and it is Resurrection Pumpkin. So he has little black boots, black trousers, a black hoodie with working pull strings, and then this little orange puffer. He is painted like a jack-o'-lantern, and then he has this emo boy haircut. I just think he's so cute. He's one of my favourite boy dolls. So that is Resurrection Pumpkin. This guy is Resurrection Variant Pumpkin. He has black boots, black trousers, an orange hoodie, and a black puffer. And then he has a sulfur symbol, and he is painted green. The one thing I really don't like about this pumpkin is the fact that he is bald. His face paint just stops and then he's bald and just has no hair. I just really wish that he had the little emo boy haircut that the other pumpkins do, but he is the only bald pumpkin. But yeah, that is Res Variant Pumpkin. Unfortunately, I don't have Infernum Pumpkin yet, but I am paying him off from my friend. Also, I forgot to mention that the pumpkins do come with masks and machetes, so you can't really see their faces if you buy them in their box. So this is Lazarus Caelus Pumpkin, and he is my favourite. He reminds me of one of my best friends, Gav. I just think he's his little mini-me. So he has black boots, black trousers, and then an orange puffer and an orange hoodie. Then he has a pale blue-grey face, a sulfur symbol, and then blue eyes. So that is Caelus Pumpkin, and he is super cute. Then the next dolls I have are my Alison Crookses, and she is my favourite Living Dead doll character. So this is Resurrection Alison Crooks from Resurrection 8. She has black dolly shoes, black tights, and then this burnt orange dress. I keep their keys tucked to the side. Then her face, she is beautiful. I love her blue skin. And then I gave her a little orange bow. So that is Resurrection Alison Crooks. So this next doll is one of my favourites. She is Resurrection Variant Alison Crooks. So she has bright pink shoes, blue tights, this adorable dress with a black bow. She has a black key. I'll just show you her key so you get an idea of what they look like. I just think she's super haunting. She is also the only Alison Crooks with this sort of hairstyle. So her hair is super thick, long and straight, and then she has a fringe. And of course she has these sad cloudy eyes. I just think she's super haunting, she's really cute, and she's definitely one of my favourite Alison Crookses, and one of my favourite dolls in general. So this doll is also from Resurrection 8, she is Infernum Alison Crooks. I handmade her these little socks because she does not come with any, and then she has black shoes. Her skin is this greeny tealy colour. Then she has this little black dress, and her key. She is super simple, but she's really cute, and I love when dolls have tears. And then I gave her this little bow, which matches her skin tone. So that is Infernum Alison, and I really love this doll. Then this doll is my biggest Holy Grail doll. She is Caelus Alison Crooks. Then once again I handmade her some frilly socks, and she has little black dolly shoes. Her dress is the same as Arvie Alison's, but in black, and then she has a red key, and then her little matching hair bow. I just think she's so cute. She is super simple but super haunting, and I think she's just one of the saddest looking Living Dead dolls. I just love her. So that is Caelus Alison Crooks, and the last of my Resurrection 8 dolls. This next doll is from Resurrection 2, and it is Resurrection Lulu. So she has little roller skates, and the wheels do move. Her little socks and knee pads, she has elbow pads, and then her little shorts and her baby tee. Then of course she has her little helmet with the sulfur symbol on. Her helmet is removable, so I'll show you. So here is Lulu without her helmet. You can see her hair is in 2 bunches. I gave her bows, and then she has a full fringe. Then here are her eyes and her face. I think she is really cute. I just wish that she had a bone sticking out of her leg like the original Lulu. But yeah, that is Resurrection Lulu. So this doll is Resurrection variant Lulu, and she has the exact same outfit but in inverted colours. Then here is her face, and I'll take her helmet off as well and show you. So this is RV Lulu, and then I gave her little bows as well. I really like Res and RV Lulu, I think they're super cute. So this next doll I have is Resurrection variant The Lost, and she is from Res X or Resurrection 10. So she has these white witchy boots with no socks, this long white dress with lace and bow details, and then here is her face, and the face paint goes all the way up. I really love this doll. I think she's super ghostly. And then just like the series The Lost, she comes with her own little dolly. So here she is with her dolly. The top half of her face also glows in the dark, so I will show you that soon. This next doll is the glow-in-the-dark version of RV The Lost. So her outfit is exactly the same. Her face paint is also the same, but obviously she's green because she glows in the dark entirely. And then here's a look at her face paint. And then of course she also comes with her own little dolly who actually glows in the dark. So I'm going to show you how they glow. So this is the glow-in-the-dark variant glowing with her dolly. And then here is how the normal variant glows. So this next doll is Resurrection variant Miss Eerie from Resurrection 6. So she has the black witchy boots, but she also has black socks. Then she has this long dress, which is hooded. Then of course she has tears. Mine are more blurred than other Miss Eerie's that I've seen, but I really love it. I just think she's beautiful. I think she's really haunting. So yeah, that is Resurrection variant Miss Eerie. Then I have Resurrection The Lost from Resurrection X or Res 10. So she has white frilly socks and black dolly shoes. This super cute black and white dress with lace and ribbon details. And then her hair is side swept. I will show you her face. So here is what her face looks like and her face paint. Then of course she comes with a little dolly in a white dress. So that is Resurrection The Lost. So the next doll I have is Resurrection Lottie, and she is from Res 1. So she has these big galoshes or wellies. Then she has this pleather raincoat and then a matching hat. And then she has a little bob and a full fringe. Here is her face and her eyes. I think she is super cute. I also love that her face looks a lot like the original series Lottie, but she's just a much more amped up version, and in my opinion she's way better. So if Lottie came with an umbrella, it says lucky you on the back of her boots, and if she doesn't come with an umbrella it says something about being unlucky. So mine did come with a little umbrella and you can put it up. This doll is Resurrection variant Lottie, who is another one of my holy grails, and she is from Res 1. So she has the exact same outfit as Resurrection Lottie. Her hair is longer, as you can see, and then she has black eyes, black tears, and a Manson X. RV1 are very hard to find, but I do really love this doll. She is my favourite doll from RV1, even though I do want the others, but they're super expensive and super hard to find. And her boots don't say anything on the back, by the way. And she also comes with a little umbrella. So this next doll is Resurrection Blue, and she is from Resurrection 6. So she has black boots and fishnets, this really lovely black dress with lace and bow details, and then of course her face and her blue hair, which I've boiled a few times. So here's her hair from the back. She is beautiful. She's one of my favourite Resurrection dolls, and then she has lots of earrings as well, and then of course her lip piercing. So that is Resurrection Blue. The next doll I have is Resurrection Fairy Fae, and she is from Resurrection 9. So this doll does not exist in series form, she is a Resurrection only doll. And she is the rumoured victim of Jack the Ripper. So she has blood-stained witchy boots, this blood-stained dress. She is missing part of her arm on this arm, and no hand. So she is super detailed and super creepy. Her hair I've kept in this elastic, but it is meant to go out. So that is Resurrection Fairy Faye, and she is my only doll from Resurrection 9. Next I have Resurrection Hush, and she is from Resurrection 11. So she has this little dress and this bow, and then lots of pink veining around her chest and face. Her hair is super thick and she has a full fringe. It's been tied into 2 bunches. You can see it from behind. And then she has skull bow hair ties, which are adorable. I love that she has pink eyes. I think she's a really lovely doll. She's super simple but really cute. So that is Resurrection Hush. Then this doll is Resurrection Variant Hush from Res 11. So she is wearing a rat costume. I have added all the bows myself. I went a little OTT, but I think she's really cute. And then of course she is painted to look like a little rat, and she has the same pink eyes that Res Hush has. Her hair underneath is a white bob, but I leave it alone because it's really hard to get it back in the hood. Yeah, that is Avi Hush. I think she's super unique and she's just really, really cute. The next dolls I have are Resurrection Hazel and Hattie, and they're from Resurrection Series 4. So they have white socks and black shoes, and then this lovely green dress, or green dresses I guess because there's 2. Then of course they are conjoined twins, so they're conjoined at the arm. And then just to show you, you can move them. So their faces are super simple, but I think they're really cute. And then they just have brown braids. So that is Resurrection Hazel and Hattie. So this next doll is from Resurrection 1, and she is Resurrection Sybil. So I will just show you her sleeves really quick. They are super long. So Sybil's outfit is one piece with really long sleeves, and then she also has a mask. Her hair is flocked and she has a scar. So here is Sybil without her Hannibal Lecter mask on. And here's a better look at her face and her eyes. She is super, super cute, so that is Resurrection Sybil. Then my final Resurrection doll is Resurrection Frozen Charlotte. So she has white ice skates with pom-poms, blue and white striped tights with this little blue coat, and then white gloves and a white bobble hat. And then she has the saddest little face. She is super cute. So that is my final Resurrection doll, Resurrection Frozen Charlotte, and she is a standalone Resurrection doll, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so that is all of my Resurrection dolls, but I'm going to go through some dolls that I've gotten since my last video so that I don't need to do another whole updated collection of series dolls. So this first doll is Variant Gloria from Series 22. So she has black sandals, this black dress with lots of mesh, and then of course lots of blood dripping from her head, and her brain is grey because she is the variant. So I will never get Menard, so she completes my Series 22 zombie variants. Oh, and the reason I won't get Menard is just because I don't really like him. This next doll is Beelzebub, who is Lord of the Flies. So Beelzebub is from Series 24 and he is adorable. And he is dressed as a little fly. I just think he is adorable. And he has the face mold that has the teeth. So yeah, that is Beelzebub from Series 24. Next, I added Hemlock and Honey, which are a double coffin Halloween set. And these guys are so ugly bugly. So this one is Hemlock. I gave her mask a little bow. I will show you underneath her mask. So here is what she looks like. And then here is her super creepy little girl mask. And then here is Honey. And then here is what Honey looks like. And her creepy girl mask. So yeah, I really like the Halloween dolls, so I had to add these little creeps to my collection. I also added some more vampires to my collection. So this is Orchid from Series 19, and I gave her little black bows. I also added Agana from Series 19 back into my collection. I have already had Orchid and Agana, but I sold them a while ago and then bought them back. I also added Agana's variant to my collection, and she is super cool. And then finally, from Series 19, I also added variant Sabbatha Blood. And I love that she has a little stake coming out of her. So my friend Izzy traded me Ingrid from Series 18, so she completes my Series 18. Now I just need their variants, so if you sell them, let me know. I also completed series 16, so I got Isabel, a complete one this time with her mask, and of course it sticks into where her eyes are supposed to be. I also got Mishka from series 16, who I've given a little green ribbon. And then I finally got series 16 Pumpkin, the original pumpkin. I also added variant Isabel from series 16 into my collection, and she is super cool. I also got Tenebrae from series 21 back. Sorry if I've messed her name up, but she's a super cool doll. Then I also got variant No Hell, and she is adorable. She jingles. Then, keeping with the Christmas theme, my friend Izzy got me She Who Walks the Night for Christmas, and she is from series 29. Izzy also helped me get Morgana from series 13, and I really love her. I added purple bows in her hair. Then finally, I also got series 4 Lottie back. And then here is an overview of my main Living Dead dolls. So that is part 2 of my Living Dead doll collection. Thank you very much for watching.